está o roteiro completo, desenvolvido com profundidade máxima para alta retenção, seguindo rigorosamente todas as suas diretrizes de estilo, tom de voz e estrutura. Stop what you are doing right now. I want you to take a moment, breathe deeply, and turn your left palm upwards. Look closely at the center of your hand. Trace the lines that map your life, your head, your heart, and your fate. Do they run parallel, or do they converge? If you look closely, you might see something that the vast majority of the human population does not possess. You might see the letter M clearly etched into your skin, formed by the intersection of your major lines. If you see this, or if you have ever felt a strange heat pulsing through this specific hand, you need to listen very carefully. You're not watching this by accident. For centuries, ancient palmistry and esoteric traditions have whispered about a specific marking, a sign that appears on less than 1% of the population. They call it the mark of the messenger. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment. But this is not just about a shape on your skin. This is about a biological and spiritual reality that you have likely been struggling with your entire life without understanding why. Have you ever felt like you are speaking a different language, even when you are using the same words as everyone else? Have you felt an overwhelming urge to help, to heal, or to guide, only to be met with resistance or hostility? That is because this mark is not just a decoration. It is a designation. It marks you as a conduit between the divine and the earthly realms. Today, we are going to decode the mystery of your left hand. We are going to reveal why you drop things when you are emotional, why your wrist hurts when you are about to make a breakthrough, and why you feel a sudden burning warmth in your palm when you are around certain people. But be warned, once you understand the power you carry, you can never go back to pretending you are ordinary. Before we unlock this ancient secret, make sure you are connected to this community of awakened souls. Click that subscribe button and turn on notifications. The information I'm about to share is the missing key to your life's purpose. Let's begin with the physical evidence. The letter M on the left palm is formed by the intertwining of the heart line, the headline, and the lifeline. In traditional palmistry, these lines usually run their own course. The heart line deals with your emotions and relationships. The headline governs your intellect and mentality. The lifeline represents your vitality and physical journey. In most people, these aspects are separate. They think one way, feel another, and live a third way. There is a disconnection, but in you, the bearer of the M, these lines converge. This is crucial. It means your heart, your mind, and your life force are inextricably linked. You cannot separate your feelings from your thoughts. You cannot live a life that does not align with your truth. This convergence creates a unique, energetic signature. It means you possess the rare ability to manifest thought into reality through the power of emotion. But why the left hand? Why is this specific hand the focus of our revelation today? In spiritual anatomy and energy medicine, the body is polarized. The right side of your body is generally considered the giving side, the masculine principle, the sword you use to act in the world. But your left side is the receiving side. It is the feminine principle, the chalice, the magnetic pole. It is your spiritual antenna. Your left hand is the portal through which you receive information, intuition, and energy from the universe. When you have the mark of the M on this receiving terminal, it signifies that you are hardwired to receive high-frequency downloads that others simply cannot access. This explains the first major symptom of your condition, the burden of truth. Because your antenna is so sensitive, you function as a human lie detector. Have you ever stood in front of someone who was smiling, saying all the right things, complimenting you, yet you felt a knot in your stomach? You felt a repulsion, a coldness, or a warning bell ringing in your mind? And then, weeks or months later, the truth came out, and you were right all along. This happens because your left hand, your spiritual radar, is picking up the frequency of their intention, not the acoustics of their voice. You are reading their energy field. This gift, however, comes with a heavy price. It often leads to a solitary existence. I know there are many of you watching this who feel profoundly lonely. You might be surrounded by family, you might have colleagues, but you feel an invisible wall. This is the paradox of the chosen one. Your frequency is so high, so intense, that it naturally repels anything that is vibrating at a lower frequency of deceit or manipulation. It's like bringing a powerful magnet near a pile of rust. Some things will stick, but others will be violently pushed away. You are not lonely because you are unlovable. You are solitary because you are protected. The universe isolates you to insulate you. If you have felt this specific type of loneliness, the loneliness of being the only one who sees the truth in a room full of illusions, I want you to type "I see the truth" in the comments below. Let's see how many of us are out there. Now, we must address a phenomenon that many of you have dismissed as clumsiness or anxiety, but is actually a sign of spiritual awakening. I'm talking about the left-hand surge. Have you ever had days where you keep dropping things with your left hand? You go to pick up your keys, a cup of coffee, or your phone, and it just slips. You feel foolish, you think, "I'm getting old," or "I'm just clumsy." Stop that narrative immediately. What is actually happening is a power surge. Think of your body as a biological circuit board. When the divine wants to send you a massive download, a new idea, a warning, or a healing frequency, it enters through the left side. Sometimes this voltage is higher than what your nervous system is currently calibrated to handle. It's like trying to channel the energy of a lightning bolt through a wire meant for a toaster. The overload causes a momentary short circuit in your motor skills. That clumsiness is actually evidence that you are being upgraded. You are vibrating at a frequency that is temporarily faster than your physical matter can keep up with. This leads us to the sensation of heat. This is perhaps the most undeniable proof of your gift. You are sitting still, perhaps driving or watching a movie, or maybe you are in a conversation with a friend who is going through a hard time. Suddenly, the center of your left palm gets hot, not just warm, hot. It might throb or tingle. It might feel like you are holding a ball of invisible fire. This is not a medical condition. This is Reiki. This is prana. This is chi. This is healing energy activating. When this happens, you are being called to service. The M on your hand stands for messenger, but it also stands for master healer. You are a conduit. The universe is trying to send energy through you to someone else or to a situation that needs it. Many of you suppress this. You shake your hand out, you ignore it, you put it in your pocket. Don't do that. When you feel that heat, acknowledge it. Open your palm. Visualize that energy flowing out to where it is needed. You don't even need to know who it is for. Your higher self knows. By acknowledging it, you regulate the flow, and the sensation will pass more comfortably. However, There is a darker side to this sensitivity that we must discuss. Because your left hand is an open portal, it is also vulnerable. Have you ever experienced unexplained pain in your left wrist? It's not carpal tunnel, you haven't injured it at the gym, yet it aches with a deep, dull throb. In spiritual warfare, the wrists represent your ability to handle life and to execute your divine will. There are forces, energies, entities, or simply the collective negativity of the world that do not want you to do your work. They want to bind your hands. This wrist pain is often an etheric attempt to handcuff you. It is a spiritual binding. It usually happens right before you are about to start a new project, leave a toxic relationship, or make a significant breakthrough in your personal growth. It is resistance. If you feel this pain, recognize it for what it is. It is not just physical. It is a sign that you are a threat to the darkness. You are powerful enough that something is trying to stop you from acting. The remedy is not just rest. It is claiming your sovereignty. You must consciously declare that your hands are unbound and ready to serve. But the M is not the only mark we need to look for. There is another secret indicator, often overlooked, that confirms your specific role in this lifetime. Look at the area under your pinky finger on your left hand. This is the Mount of Mercury. Mercury is the messenger of the gods, the planet of communication. If you see a series of short vertical lines standing upright under your pinky finger, these are known in palmistry as the Samaritan lines, or the medical stigmata. Do not let the name confuse you. You don't have to be a doctor or a nurse to have these, although many in those professions do. These lines indicate that you have a healer's soul. You are the person that strangers tell their life stories to at the bus stop. You are the friend everyone calls when they are in a crisis. Animals are naturally drawn to you. Children stare at you in public. These lines confirm that you have brought a capacity for empathy and healing from past lifetimes into this one. If you have the M combined with the Samaritan lines, you are part of a very specific group of souls called the generational breakers. You are not just here to live a normal life. You are here to cleanse your bloodline. You are here to say, the trauma stops with me, the addiction stops with me, the poverty consciousness stops with me. This is why your life has been so hard. You are carrying the weight of your ancestors on your left shoulder, and you are using the power of your left hand to transmute it. This brings us to a critical point about your energy management. Because you are an open channel, you are susceptible to what we call energy vampires. These are people who lack their own connection to the divine source, so they feed on yours. They are drawn to the light of your M, like moths to a flame. They will talk to you for hours, leaving you exhausted while they walk away feeling energized. They will create drama just to get your reaction, to get your hand to activate, to get you to pour your energy into their bottomless pit. You must learn to close the portal. The left hand is for receiving from the divine, not for being drained by the desperate. Here is a simple technique you can use today. When you are in a crowded place or dealing with a toxic person, lightly close your left hand into a fist, wrapping your thumb inside your fingers. This is an ancient mudra of protection. It seals your energy circuit. It tells the universe, I am currently not open for business. You will be amazed at how much more energy you retain at the end of the day just by being conscious of what your left hand is doing. I want to pause here for a moment because the next revelation might change how you view your entire past. We talked about the M representing the convergence of head, heart, and life. But what happens when these lines are broken or faint? Some of you might be looking at your hand thinking, I have the M, but the lines are jagged, or there are breaks in the line. A broken line in the formation of the M does not mean you are broken. It represents a shamanic death. It means that at some point in your life, perhaps in childhood or during a severe crisis, You went through an experience so intense that it shattered your previous identity. You had to rebuild yourself from scratch. The Japanese have an art form called kintsugi, where they repair broken pottery with gold lacquer, making the piece more beautiful and valuable because it has been broken. Your jagged lines are your kintsugi. They are filled with the gold of your resilience. The fact that the M is still visible, despite the breaks, is proof that your destiny is stronger than your trauma. You were broken open so that more light could enter. Let's go deeper into the messenger aspect. What is the message you are supposed to deliver? It is rarely a verbal message delivered from a podium. Your message is your vibration. The M indicates that your mere presence acts as a catalyst. Have you noticed that people either love you intensely or dislike you for no apparent reason? You trigger people. When you walk into a room, your light illuminates their shadows. If someone is hiding a lie, your presence makes them uncomfortable. If someone is grieving, your presence makes them cry. You are a tuning fork. You don't have to do anything. You just have to be. This is why you often feel the urge to hide. You feel the intensity of your own effect on the world, and it scares you. You think, if I just stay quiet, if I just blend in, life will be easier. But you know that is a lie. Every time you try to dim your light, you get sick, you get depressed, you feel that wrist pain returning. The M is a mandate. It is a contract you signed before you were born. It says, I agree to be a lighthouse, and a lighthouse does not run around the island looking for boats to save. It just stands there and shines. The connection between your left hand and your intuition is also linked to your dream state. People with this mark often have vivid, prophetic dreams. This is because when your physical body sleeps, your left hand, your antenna, remains active. It is still receiving data. If you wake up with your left hand numb or tingling, pay close attention to the dream you just had. That was a direct communication. The numbness is the residual static of a high bandwidth download. Keep a journal by your bed. Write down what you feel, not just what you saw. Now I want to address the skeptics, or perhaps the skeptic within you. You might be thinking, this is just pareidolia, seeing patterns where there are none. It's just skin folding. Science tells us that fingerprints and hand lines are formed in the womb, influenced by genetic and developmental factors. But even science acknowledges that the hands are incredibly dense with nerve endings, more so than almost any other part of the body. The hand is the primary tool of human evolution. It is how we shape our world. Is it so hard to believe that the map of our neural pathways, the very wiring of our brain, would be reflected in the instrument we use to interact with reality? As above, so below. As within, so without. Your hand is a printout of your soul's operating system. If you are over the age of 35, this message is particularly urgent for you. Astrologically and biologically, the mid-30s are a time of individuation. The first part of your life is spent conditioning, learning how to be a human, how to fit into society. But the second half is for unbecoming. It is for shedding the layers that are not you. The M on your hand becomes more significant as you age. The lines can actually change, deepen, or become more defined as you step into your power. If you look at your hand today and the M seems deeper than you remember it 10 years ago, it is because you are finally aligning with your purpose. You are finally accepting the role of the messenger. So, what do you do now? You have identified the mark. You have validated the symptoms, the heat, the clumsiness, the loneliness, the intuition. The next step is conscious activation. You need to balance the receiving, left hand, with the acting, right hand. Start with a simple practice tomorrow morning. When you wake up, rub your palms together vigorously until you create friction and heat. Then, separate them slightly, about 2 inches apart. You will feel a magnetic resistance, a palpable ball of energy between your hands. This is your field. Now place your left hand, the receiver, over your heart and extend your right hand, the giver, outwards or towards the ground. Visualize white light entering your left hand, moving into your heart, and then flowing out through your right hand into the world. This simple loop grounds you. It takes the high voltage that makes you clumsy and channels it into a purpose. It turns the short circuit into a power supply. You must also learn to trust the itch. There is an old superstition that says, if your left palm itches, money is coming. But for you, the chosen one, the itch is more than just financial. It is a signal of incoming abundance in many forms: wisdom, connection, opportunity. But it can also be a warning. If your left hand itches or burns when you're about to sign a contract or agree to a date or buy a house, pause. Your antenna is picking up interference. Wait 24 hours. The clarity will come. The path of the messenger is not easy. It requires you to be in the world but not of it. It requires you to feel everything, yet not be drowned by it. It requires you to stand alone so that you can lead others. But look at your hand again. Look at that M. It is woven into your very flesh. It is a reminder that you are never truly alone. The line of your life is supported by the line of your head and the line of your heart. You are a complete design. You are built for this mission. There are millions of people walking this earth, asleep, waiting for a signal, waiting for permission to wake up. You are that signal. You are the alarm clock. Every time you speak your truth, every time you follow that intuition, every time you use your hands to heal rather than to hurt, you are doing the work you came here to do. I want you to take a photo of your left palm after this video. Look at it in high contrast, trace the lines, own it. And if you know someone, a friend, a child, a partner who is sensitive, who struggles with the things we talked about, share this video with them. You might be giving them the manual to their own life that they have been searching for. We are building a network of messengers here. We are finding each other. If you are ready to accept this mission, if you are ready to stop apologizing for your power and start using it, I want you to declare it. Write in the comments, I accept my power. Let those words be your first act of conscious creation today. Remember, the universe does not make mistakes. The mark is there for a reason. The heat is there for a reason. You are here for a reason. Do not let the world numb your hands or your heart. Keep your antenna clear, keep your sword sharp, and walk your path with courage. The next time you drop a key or feel a sudden flush of heat in your palm, smile. You know what it is now. It's just a reminder. You are online. You are connected. You are one in a million. Thank you for watching and for being a part of this shift. Until the next time we meet, keep your hands open and your spirit ready. The world needs what you are carrying. We need to go deeper into the specific mechanics of how this antenna works in your daily interactions, specifically regarding your relationships and your family dynamics. This is often the most painful part of being a messenger. You see, the M is not just a receiver of divine energy, it is a receiver of ancestral data. Many of you with this mark are the black sheep of your family. But let's reframe that today. You are not the black sheep. You are the golden sheep. You were born into a lineage that has been carrying unresolved trauma, secrets, and pain for generations. The lines on your left hand, especially if you have those Samaritan lines under the pinky, indicate that you volunteered to be the one to resolve it. You are the drain cleaner for your genetic pool. This is why you feel so different from your parents and siblings. They are often repeating the cycles, the same arguments, the same financial struggles, the same emotional limitations. But you look at those patterns and you feel a physical revulsion. You can't just go along to get along. Your left hand literally vibrates with rejection when you try to conform to a dysfunction that your soul has outgrown. This causes conflict, You might be accused of being too sensitive, too dramatic, or thinking you are better than everyone else. These are the defenses of people who are comfortable in the dark, reacting to someone holding a light. When you feel that heat in your hand during a family dinner, it is a signal. It means, stay conscious, do not react, observe. Your hand is absorbing the tension so your heart doesn't have to. But there is a trap here. Because you are a natural alchemist, you have a tendency to want to fix everyone. You attract broken partners. You attract friends who are in constant crisis. You think, I can help them. I see their potential. And you do see their potential. That is your gift. But you must learn the difference between supporting someone's journey and carrying their baggage. The M on your hand is formed by the life, head, and heart lines. Notice that the fate line, the line running up the center of the palm, often intersects this. This intersection is the cross of destiny. It means your fate is yours alone. You cannot live someone else's karma for them. If you use your energy to constantly prop up others who refuse to do their own work, you will experience the wrist-binding pain we spoke of earlier. The universe will literally make your hands hurt to stop you from overgiving. Let's talk about the drop, the clumsiness. I want to give you a specific visualization for when this happens. Let's say you are in the kitchen and you drop a glass. It shatters. The old you would get angry, frustrated, maybe curse. The awakened you, the one who knows about the M, will stop. You will freeze. You will realize a massive wave of energy just passed through me. Instead of anger, you will use that moment to ground. Imagine the energy that caused the clumsiness flowing down your legs and into the earth. Say out loud, I ground this energy now. You will find that the rest of your day smooths out. You have just performed a micro reset of your nervous system. There is also a connection between the M mark and financial flow. In palmistry, the closed triangle formed by these lines is often called the money triangle. However, for the chosen ones, money does not come through traditional, linear, hard labor alone. It comes through alignment. When you are doing what your soul is meant to do, the resources appear. When you are forcing yourself into a job that drains your spirit, the triangle leaks. You might make money, but it disappears. Unexpected bills, repairs, losses. If you are struggling financially and you have this mark, look at your left hand. Is the triangle tightly closed, or are there gaps? If there are gaps, or if you feel you are always losing resources, it is a sign that you are not trusting your intuition, the left hand. You are likely overusing your logic, the headline, and ignoring your passion, the heart line. The M demands that you follow your heart to feed your life. It is a terrifying leap of faith for the logical mind, but it is the only way the messenger thrives. Let's address the night sweats and sleep disturbances. Many of you wake up between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. This is known as the witching hour, but for you, it is the divine hour. The veil between dimensions is thinnest at this time. If you wake up with your left palm hot or tingling at 3:33 a.m., do not just roll over and try to sleep. Sit up, put your feet on the floor. Your antenna has just picked up a signal. You don't need to meditate for an hour, just sit for 5 minutes in the dark. Ask, what do I need to know? The answer usually comes instantly, as a thought that feels like it wasn't yours. That is a download. Capture it. We must also speak about the vibration of your voice. The M connects to the throat chakra. Have you noticed that when you speak the truth, your voice resonates differently? And when you lie, even a small white lie to be polite, your throat feels tight or scratchy. Your biology rejects untruth. This is why many of you struggle in corporate environments or superficial social gatherings. You physically cannot tolerate the fake pleasantries. You are built for deep, resonant authenticity. If you have children, look at their hands. This mark is often hereditary, but it can skip generations. If you see the M forming on your child's hand, you have a sacred duty. You must protect their sensitivity. Do not tell them to toughen up. Do not dismiss their imaginary friends or their weird feelings. They are the next generation of messengers. You are the guardian who must teach them how to use their antenna so they don't have to spend 30 years figuring it out like you did. I want to leave you with a final powerful concept. The hand of the architect. The M is not just for receiving, it is for building. The energy you receive through the left hand must be shaped by the mind and heart and built with the right hand. You are here to build a new way of being. Whether you are a teacher, a parent, an artist, or an engineer, you are infusing your work with a frequency that changes people. You might feel small. You might feel like just one person in a world of billions. But remember the premise, only one in a million. That makes you rare. That makes you precious. That makes you necessary. A single candle can light 1,000 others without diminishing its own flame. You are that candle. The mark on your hand is your badge of honor. It is your passport to a life of magic, depth, and profound impact. But it requires your consent. You have to say yes to it. So look at your palm one last time. Really look at it. See the M. Feel the heat. That is the universe holding your hand. Squeeze back. Don't forget to like this video. It helps the algorithm find other lost messengers. Subscribe to the channel to keep your frequency high. And share this with the one person who came to mind while you were watching. You are seen, you are known, you are chosen. Now go and live like it. This is your time. End of script. However, there is a deeper layer to this phenomenon that we must discuss for the few of you who are truly ready to harness this power rather than just admire. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you. And strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuzazara readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment.